The Hamas movement is following with great attention the discussions taking place within the International Court of Justice following the lawsuit that was put forward by the government of South Africa in order to put an end to the war of genocide against our people in the Gaza Strip. In light of this, the stance of the Hamas movement is actually built on the principles of reciprocity and international law represented in the following 3 points here. First off, if the court in The Hague decides to enforce a ceasefire, the Hamas movement will commit to the ceasefire as long as the enemy commits as well. Second, the Hamas movement will release the Zionist detainees it is currently holding if the occupation state releases Palestinian detainees being held in Israel. All Palestinian detainees being held. Third, the enemy must put an end to its blockade, and I mean the Zionist entity must put an end to his blockade that has been going on for 18 years against the Gaza Strip and must allow for the complete and unobstructed entry of all relief aid for our people in the Gaza Strip, as well as all the necessary requirements for reconstruction after the destruction that was sown by the enemy in the Gaza Strip. In the same context, we call upon all governments, all countries, all humanitarian organizations in the world to continue to file lawsuits in the International Court of Justice and the International Criminal Court against the Zionist occupation, as well as its political, security, and military leaders in order to bring to light their acts of aggression and present them to trial as war criminals. We also call upon them to ramp up lawsuits against Zionist officials in all countries and all capitals of the world that they're visiting in order for us to prosecute the leaders of this fascist entity, in order to expose this entity and bring to light its acts of aggression against the whole world. And an example is what happened recently in Switzerland, the lawsuit that was brought forward against the president of the Zionist entity, Herzog, who was signing the shells being launched by Zionist artillery and airplanes against our people and killing our women and children.